The test of friendship. Tomorrow and Kina lived together in a modest clay-walled compound in the village of Omere. Their home was tidy, with a small courtyard where they would sweep the earth daily, and a pot simmering over a three-stone fire in the mornings. Tomorrow, always composed and diligent, worked as a record keeper for the village council, keeping track of messages, disputes, and duties. Kina, her close friend in all but blood, spent her days trying to find work and purpose, often sitting among palm leaf messages from nearby villages. One morning, as Kina read another message demanding years of experience, she groaned. Do they expect me to conjure experience from thin air? Tomorrow, adjusting her waistcloth, smiled softly. Keep trying, sister. One chance will change everything. At this point, Kina said, exhaling sharply, I need help from the ancestors themselves. Tomorrow walked over and placed her hand on Kina's shoulder. Do not speak like that. We share our burdens. If the roles were reversed, you would help me too. Kina tried to smile, hiding the small envy in her heart. Later, Tomorrow approached Chief Aduba in his courtyard, where elders gathered to deliberate village matters. She bowed respectfully before him. Chief, I have a request concerning my sister, Kina. She is hardworking, loyal, and capable. There is an opening among your assistants. Please consider her. She will not disappoint. Chief Aduba studied her carefully. Working with someone close to you can test the bond you share. Are you sure this is wise? Tomorrow nodded firmly. I trust her completely. She would do the same for me. After a moment, Chief Aduba nodded. Very well. Let her come for a meeting tomorrow. When Tomorrow returned home and told Kina, she erupted with joy, hugging Tomorrow tightly. Tomorrow, may blessings follow you forever. They collapsed onto the mat, laughing, and then Kina grew emotional. I will not forget this. You are my sister. Tomorrow held her hand. Promise me one thing. Nothing comes between us, no matter what. Kina hesitated a fraction of a second before nodding. Nothing. The next morning, Kina arrived at the council compound, her wrapper fresh and neat. Villagers whispered as she passed. That must be Tomorrow's sister, one muttered. Another said, let's see how long that friendship lasts here. Kina ignored them, though her jaw tightened. Tomorrow gave her a reassuring nod. Over the weeks, Kina adapted quickly. She carried messages between elders, helped resolve minor disputes, and impressed visitors with her intelligence and charm. Tomorrow watched proudly, though sometimes uneasy when Kina drew attention and praise. One evening, back at their hut, Kina paced with excitement. Tomorrow. Chief Aduba praised my suggestion today. He said it was clear and refreshing. I feel alive again. Tomorrow smiled, though carefully. I told you, once given the chance, you would rise. Kina noticed her hesitation but shrugged it off. One day, I might even join the inner council, she added. Weeks later, Chief Aduba gathered all assistants in the council hall. I will soon travel to neighboring kingdoms, he announced. Someone must oversee the council in my absence. There are two candidates I have in mind, Tomorrow and Kina. The hall murmured with surprise. Tomorrow turned to Kina, who forced a casual smile, though her grip on her wrapper tightened. That night, they sat quietly at their hut. Tomorrow tried to lighten the mood. May the best woman win. Kina forced a faint smile. Yes, the best woman. But the silence carried the tension neither wanted to speak of. The interviews took place on separate days. Tomorrow entered Chief Aduba's chamber first. Chief, I believe my loyalty and work speak for themselves. But Kina is also capable. Whoever you choose, I will support fully. Chief Aduba nodded thoughtfully. When it was Kina's turn, she leaned forward. Tomorrow is good, yes, but you should know something. In our youth, She was once accused of mishandling community funds as treasurer. She was cleared, yes, but where there is smoke, there is fire. I only wish the council to be cautious about who holds power. Chief Aduba listened, staring at her in disbelief. He could hardly reconcile her words with the woman he had seen work diligently alongside Tomora. Later, the assistants gathered in the hall as Chief Aduba announced his decision. Skills can be taught. Efficiency can be learned. But loyalty is priceless. One of you has shown it. The other has allowed ambition to cloud judgment. Tomorrow will oversee the council in my absence. The hall erupted. Some villagers clapped, others shook their heads in disapproval. Kina's face fell. She left the hall without a word, her footsteps striking hard against the dirt floor. Tomorrow remained seated, her heart heavy. She did not smile. She whispered quietly, almost to herself, true friendship is tested when the stakes are high. Outside, villagers spoke in small clusters, recounting the drama of the day. Tomorrow walked slowly toward their hut, carrying her satchel, feeling the weight of victory that came with sorrow. And so the village remembered the tale, a story of trust, loyalty, and the moment when ambition tests the strength of friendship. Moral lessons. True friendship is tested in times of opportunity and ambition. Helping someone succeed doesn't guarantee loyalty in return. How a person responds under pressure shows their true character. Envy can destroy relationships. Kina's desire to outshine Tomora led to betrayal, showing that ambition without humility can harm those closest to us. Actions speak louder than words. Even though Kina verbally presented herself as concerned, her actions revealed her true intentions.